under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, your 2021
Stay tuned for Phillies baseball.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Chase Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a three-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Second, the center fielder, number 9, Nimmo.
Now at the plate is Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Digging in next, Dominic Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch, pulled toward right center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Batting fourth, the catcher, JT Rilmuto.
Next up is JT Rilmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, Mccutchen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Mcneill at second to finish off the force play, and that. So here's Pete Alonso. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Alonso.
Now the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Gregorius has a play. One down.
That is the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So stepping in is Michael Conforto. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this will be fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch coming. Here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Conforto is there, 1 away. And now Didi Gregorius. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 0-2. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the box, James Mccann, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track, as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. So now to the plate, Marcus Stroman.
Marcus Stroman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Jeff Mcneill will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Third inning, no score to this point. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made by Mccutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now to bat, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mickey Moniak, and they could use a spark from him here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So here is Chase Anderson.
The pitcher, Chase Anderson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Into the shrubbery and gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cursed one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Nats.
Digging in will be J.D. Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Striding in is James Mccann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in, Bryce Harper flew out last time up.
Harper.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Rilmuto. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now is Marcus Stroman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Fouled off. Smoke toward third. Reined in. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Alec Bohm is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes. To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Nimmo is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Pete Alonso.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Tony Watson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tony Watson.
Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Moniak is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So next to hit is Francisco Lindor. He grounded out last time up. Ground ball right side. Hoskins has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mets lead it 3-0. Stepping in once again is Mickey Moniak. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 13, Brad Miller.
First pitch on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Soft grounder left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Brendan Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Is James Mccann, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Marcus Stroman stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Line softly toward the hole. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first
pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
In now, JT Rilmuto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
This is swung on and bounced to Mcneill at second. He's right there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batter.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Gene Segura standing in.
Second baseman.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46.
Now here's the first offering.
Alvarado.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Dominic Smith, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 2-2. Popped up. Alvarado with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Mets leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. David Peterson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 23, David Peterson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
The center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ronald Torreyes will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Ronald
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Andrew Mccutchen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Bryce Hoskins, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 50, Hector.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Moniak. He's through first and hustling for second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Popped him up. Harper coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's gone 2 for 5. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The catcher, number 33, James Mcneill.
Next for the Mets, James Mccann. The potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Here comes the runner from third, and that's going to tie the ball game in the top of the ninth. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Luis Guillorme comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he will look at a called third strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with two away now.
Number 6.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, JT Rilmuto, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch popped up. Mcneill trying to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Ranger Suarez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 55.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fouled off. Ready with another two-strike offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in next, Dominic Smith. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. Next to hit is Pete Alonso. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Mets out in front, 6-4. Seth Lugo enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
67.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here's the first offering, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 0-1, here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to stand in is Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. At the plate, Mickey Moniak, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Roman Quinn will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And their runner. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-0 offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Lugo records the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left